Greetings YouTube and welcome back to another vlog. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well and being awesome as you always are. I'm not doing too bad myself, but yeah, the weather today is really cold again. Well, I won't say it's super cold like it was a few weeks ago, but as I say, in my house it's not warm enough where I need to put on like 2 or 3 layers, but it's just I'd say it's cold enough for me to wear a long sleeve, hence why I'm wearing this long sleeve Liverpool shirt from the year 2003-04. But yeah, I've had this shirt for quite a long time, but yeah, it's one of those things like time to wrap up. Well, I won't say time to wrap up just yet, but unless you feel the cold more easily. But yeah, I've got to give a shout out to a channel who I've been watching the channel for a long time, but I've recently just started commenting on it. Yeah, and that is Goldtooth Gaming. And I will leave a link down to his channel in the description below. I highly recommend it. Because I was on the stream with him on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday just before my club were playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. But my God, the stream was so funny. He was playing some racing game. I can't remember what it was, but the thing was he was more interested in listening to the comments being read out by. He'd have like this robot voice, and he likes calling her Brenda. It's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, the chat was full of like funny jokes and everything. Yeah, and the fact that they were reading the comments out while he was playing was like one of the funniest things going. He was trying his best to concentrate on the game, but because of the comments, he couldn't concentrate. He was too busy pissing himself laughing. Yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I decided, you know what, because I enjoyed the stream that much, I rewatched it yesterday, and I know they had jokes in it. There was loads of jokes. There were some jokes that I couldn't stop laughing at. So funny that well, I thought they were. But yeah, some jokes were that funny. I wrote them down on a piece of paper. For those, I mean, I'm sure everyone likes a good joke. However, I will say, if you're a sensitive snowflake, I suggest skipping this bit because some of these jokes are quite offensive. If you can't handle it, then I suggest either you skip this section or probably skip the video entirely because, like I say, if you can't handle it, then I don't know. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Yeah, bootylicious. Yeah, that's what he said in the Destiny's Child song, "Bootylicious," which is, I mean, that song's shit, but you know. But yeah, I'll get on some of the jokes. And I say some of these jokes are shit, really offensive. I say if you can't handle it, if you're one of these SJWs, fuck off. Because now I'm gonna read the jokes, and some of these are terrible. Um, I've got them written down. The first one is my friend Gav died yesterday from taking too many heartburn tablets. Can't believe Gav is gone. Yeah, if you don't know what it is, yeah, Gaviscon's a heartburn like medicine or well, yeah, heartburn tablets. Yeah, fucking Gaviscon and I couldn't know. The other joke is why did the baker have brown hands? Because he needed a poo. Yeah, needed as in like needing dough. Yeah. Oh no, this one's probably the most offensive, but I'll probably leave that one till last. Oh yeah, another one. What's the difference between jam and marmalade? You can't marmalade a cock up your ass. The word incorrectly is spelled incorrectly in the dictionary. Um, how do you find Will Smith in the snow? Just look for the Fresh Prince. Fucking hell, that one's a stink about you like that. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Ken came in another box. Oh, some of these are terrible. What does a robot do after a one-night stand? He nuts and bolts. Yeah, if you don't know what that means, he finishes and then bolts as in like he just fucks off. Yeah. How can you tell which cow is on holiday? Wait, sorry, I'll have to read that again. How can you tell which cow is on holiday? It's the one with the week off. What? And then this one. What's the difference between a cockerel and a prostitute? A cockerel will say cock-a-doodle do, whereas a prostitute will say a cock or two will do. And the last one, probably the most offensive joke out of all of them. Yeah, if you can't handle it, steer clear. But anyway, the joke is, what's blue and no longer fits? A dead epileptic. Yeah, those are some of the jokes that I saw in there. But my God, I couldn't breathe half the time. It was just an absolutely pleasure to be there. Some of the funniest comments I've ever heard. But I know, as I say, if you can't, I mean, like, say, if you don't like some of the stuff that's been said, I do apologize. Everyone has a different sense of humor. The world would be a boring place if we all were told what to say, think, and laugh. But sometimes it's those jokes that I don't know. Sometimes it's the worst jokes that are sometimes the funniest. But yeah. So anyway, we'll move on. So yeah, I said I had some pickups. I mean, this time I've only got two pickups, and both games are for the SNES. Cartridge only because one of them, especially if you want to try and buy it boxed and complete, in my mind, just costs far too much money. But if you're interested in boxing complete games and you're willing to pay that money, go right ahead. But I don't know, it's a bit expensive. But I found this game for I'd say a pretty decent price because it usually goes up in quite a bit. And that game is Kirby's Fun Pack, which if you live in America or Japan, most people will know this game as Kirby Superstar. But this is the PAL version of yeah, that game. That's what it's called over here in the UK. So yeah, it's got 8 different Kirby games on there at once. Absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you play it. I mean, unless you've played the Kirby series before. Out of all the Kirby games, I'll probably say this one is probably the best one I've played. Do I have a lot of nostalgia for Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy? So yeah, but it's just a really good game. And I think it uses like the Super FX chip because it has like I don't know, it has like them extra like chip things like on the left side and the right, like what Star Fox has. But yeah, this was a very quite a late SNES game. Came out in 1996. This came out in the UK in early '97. So yeah, about a year after it came out in Japan and America. But yeah, if you like Kirby and you haven't played it, I think you should. I mean, Super, Super Saiyan get it on the Nintendo DS and other various formats, but for me, the best way to play it's probably the SNES. So there we go. And the last SNES game that I've got is Super Bomberman. I mean, yeah, who doesn't like Bomberman? All these games are absolutely classic. And I thought, you know what? Didn't have since I didn't have Super Bomberman for the Super Nintendo, I thought I'd pick it up. I've played this game before on emulators, loved it, completed it. It was just a fun time. I mean, I know this year I bought Mega Bomberman for the Mega Drive, which again, that's absolutely superb. But I'll tell you what, the Bomberman games are really addictive ones. You know what you're doing, and once you know the perfect strategies to breeze through the levels. I won't say breeze through because it does get pretty damn hard later on. That's what she said. But yeah, I know there's another game that I bought that's still being posted. Yeah, it's a game for the PlayStation 1, but that will come when it comes. Again, that's what she said. I better stop doing that because it'll probably wind people up. Oh, that joke is so overused. Yeah, I'd say what's overused. The word literally. So how about that? But anyway, so yeah, so those were the two pickups, and yeah, I'll talk about the football because you know me. Well, for those who've been around the channel long enough, know that I like talking about sport, and Liverpool's my team, hence why I'm wearing this shirt. So yeah, on Wednesday night, it was the Champions League game against Real Madrid, and you know what? I was not expecting us to beat Madrid. I've got to be honest with you. Our record against Real Madrid isn't great at all, but my God, that performance, especially in the second half, absolutely blew me away. And yet, the first half, I thought, you know what, Madrid might try and get something out of it. They may not play the best, but they'll try and wind the Liverpool players up as they usually do. Didn't fucking work this time. And then, I mean, the second half, I mean, as I we dominated we dominated the first half, but we didn't really take our chances. But the thing is, I mean, Real Madrid are not doing as well as you'd usually expect them to do. I mean, like losing 4-0 at home to Barcelona in the El Clasico, a 3-1 home defeat to AC Milan in the Champions League, a team we beat 3-1 as well. So yeah, but yeah, the second half, I mean, it was mad. I know where yeah we made it 1-0 thanks to a goal from Alexis McAllister. Well taken, I gotta be honest with you. And then Real Madrid ended up getting a penalty, which I gotta be honest with you, it was a 50 challenge, so I can't really complain. Kylian Mbappe, he steps up and tries taking the penalty, but Kelleher, who's playing in for Alisson, he manages to save Mbappe's penalty because he could see which way he was going. Like it was like how the fuck did he miss? But Mbappe, since he's joined Real Madrid, has not done all that well. It was his dream move to play for Madrid. It was his dream move to play for the club that he was a fan of since he was a kid. Unfortunately, his move from PSG to Madrid hasn't quite worked out the way he would have liked. But yeah, so yeah, and then fair play. I mean, Connor Bradley for Liverpool. He puts in a proper old school challenge on Mbappe, just proper slides into him like that. And the crowd at Anfield went, yeah, they went absolutely ballistic. They were celebrating it like as if we'd just scored a goal. Then, my club, we were then awarded a penalty ourselves. Mohamed Salah misses it, and it's still 1-0. And then just a couple of minutes later, Cody Gakpo comes out of nowhere, heads the ball in, and it's 2-0 Liverpool. I'm like, what? I was not expecting us to score 2 goals. In fact, I actually predicted us to lose, to tell you the truth. So that was that. But we had opportunities to make it nearly 3 or 4-0. And believe it or not, that was our first win. That was our first win against Madrid since 2009. Yeah, when we beat them 4-0 at Anfield that year under Rafa Benitez. We won 5-0 on aggregate because we won at the Bernabeu. But you know what? An absolutely fantastic night for an absolutely fantastic night for Liverpool. I nearly said Man City. They were absolutely terrible. They couldn't even beat. They squandered a 3-0 lead against Feyenoord. And I know people say, oh, Man City in crisis, they're not doing very well. They haven't won the last 6 games. Yeah, and that is true. They haven't been the best. But I'm not ruling them out because we have to play City on Sunday. It may be at Anfield, but I don't know. people will expect us to win based on the way we've been playing compared to how Man City play. But City somehow they always seem to get something. They always seem to get a point at Anfield, and that's what I think will happen. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw on Sunday. I'll be amazed if we can win. But a lot of people say, "Oh, you will win." But it's not as simple as that, is it? We lost at home to Nottingham Forest. That was a bit of a shock, but if you watch that game from then, it wasn't really a shock because, like I say, we wasted our opportunities and we got punished for it. Simple as that. But yeah, I'm going for a draw against Man City. I know they'll certainly want to bounce back after that disappointment. I don't know, I like how people say, "Oh, it's over for Man City." Yeah, people said that last season. They had decided us though, and they ended up going to win the league anyway. So that's it. People, you can't just write a team off this early on. We're not even halfway through the season. Does my head in that? Oh, it's gone. We'll just hand the title to Liverpool. Yeah, but how many times have we seen it where teams have had a massive lead, only for them to completely blow it at the end? Take Newcastle United 1995-96 season. They had a 12-point lead over Man United. But then came then April, May, they didn't win any of their games, whereas United did. And they capitalised on the mistake. They capitalised on Newcastle's mistakes. And that's it. They capitalised. Man City capitalised on our mistakes from last year and Arsenal. So that's it. You never know. You can't just write the season off. Just because the computer and the statistics say that we're the favourites to win, it doesn't mean that we will necessarily win the league. I'm just going to take each game as it comes. The only time that I'll probably believe that my club will win the league is if Man City keeps struggling and it becomes mathematically impossible for them to actually win it. Because that's the thing, you can't just come to a conclusion and say, "Oh yeah, it's wrapped up," when it isn't. It's not wrapped up at all. I don't know. Then Arsenal beat Sporting Lisbon 5-1 in Lisbon, which was quite a bit of a surprise to tell you the truth. Excuse me, I had to have a quick sip of water. But yeah, you have Ruben Amorim, obviously he's now the manager of United. He left Lisbon, and then I can imagine some of the players' heads from Lisbon are still down with their former manager gone to Old Trafford. So yeah, it was a mad performance from Arsenal. I can't lie. But then obviously we had Man United last night, came from behind. They were 2-1 down, and then they managed to get a scrappy 3-2 win over the Norwegian outfit, Bodo Glimt. That was an absolutely stinking performance. Even United fans said it was a crap game, but yeah, the new manager Ruben Amorim, he's got a lot to do, and he's got a lot to do to fix that United team. Honestly, it's absolutely shocking. But you get these like the media ones. Oh, it's an absolutely fantastic performance. Why against that piece of shit team? No disrespect to the Norwegian team. You'd expect United to have those teams, but you get the standards are being set. The standards just keep getting lower and lower and lower, to the point where to celebrate wins like that as if they played bastard Bayern Munich or Juventus or something like that. Stop lowering your standards. Stop rewarding failure. Because if you keep rewarding failure, old school football fans like myself and all, we're just not going to fucking watch the games anymore. It's as simple as that. Keep lowering the standards and keep losing fans. That's it. Oh, but you can't criticise. Well, you have to, because otherwise you will not improve. That's it. And also, you can't criticise certain players because apparently it's racially motivated, even though it's got nothing to do with the colour of their skin at all. But the media will try and misinterpret that so it fits their fucking agenda. It winds me up. Yeah, so it's like that. It's alright for like the media to speak down to. It's alright for the media to speak down to you like a piece of shit. Yet when you return the favour, you can't. You can't. They get really upset and ratty about it, and they go and hide in their fucking caves. Yeah, people like Gary Neville, even the former Liverpool player Jamie Carragher. Yeah, they sold their soul. Yeah, I know. I've stopped listening to those two a long time ago. I don't care if they're legends of their respective clubs. I don't care. They've let themselves down. My respect for them has completely gone. It's as simple as that. But people say, oh, is it because you can't handle their opinion? Their opinion isn't the issue. They can say whatever the hell they like. But it's the fact that they talk down to you like you're a piece of shit, and they keep flip flopping their opinions every so often, and they're like and if people call them out, oh, I never said that, and then they provide the evidence where they said those things. Oh, I didn't realize I said that. Oh yeah, instead of apologizing, they just doubled down. Yeah, who the hell does Sky think they are employing entitled narcissists? Or it's everyone else's fault for me having an opinion that no one else agrees with? Like, what? I never said anything. No one else did. The only person who's talking crap is you. It's as simple as that. I've probably said that a bunch already. As simple as that, but what else can I say on the topic? It's absolutely stupid. But yeah, it just does my head. You get talked down to by the people in the media because your opinion doesn't align with theirs. I'll bloody know. I don't care. I'll say whatever I want when I want, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. And tough titties. But I shall see how Liverpool go on Sunday. I'd say I'll be very happy with points. A win, I'd be absolutely over the moon. But as I say, the season's not over because we've got some really tough fixtures coming up. We've got Newcastle as well. We play them soon, and we even play Everton. And people say, "Oh, but Everton have been doing very well." Yeah, Everton was shit last year, but we still lost to them anyway. We managed to lose 2-0 to them, and yeah, it didn't go very well. So shit happens. So I think I'm gonna have to call the video here. I haven't really got anything else to talk about, but I wanted to do this video today because I had some pickups to show you, which I did. Told some jokes, had a little bit of a talk about the sport of football. As I say, I hope everyone. I don't know, just how's miles away. I was trying to think what I'm having for my tea. Concentrate, concentrate. But anyway, I think I will wrap this video up here. I hope everyone again has a good day, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care.